Hi Leo, welcome to this reading. This is for Leo Sun, Moon and Rising. You might find it resonates more if Leo is your Moon or Rising sign. Oh my goodness, 10 of Swords. Wow, that could explain that cold feeling. Oh, 3 of Swords. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Well, the first thing to say, Leo, is if you are in any doubt as to whether this person actually cares or whether they have been affected by this connection in any way, the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. And then we have the Lovers. My goodness. Okay, this is a very specific message, and I'm going to say if you have not had a recent argument, breakup, something very painful, betrayal, conflict, one-upmanship with your person, this just may not be your reading. But how is this person feeling? What are they thinking? They're thinking about some kind of an ending that's happened here. They're thinking about how they betrayed you and caused this argument, this conflict, this separation, or maybe they feel they've experienced some kind of a betrayal and this pain is fresh. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords in the upright, even 5 of Swords, you know? So even if this is something that hasn't happened recently, this is still very much alive for your person. Why? Because we end up with the Lovers. Do you know, this feels almost like no matter what happens between you in a 3D sense or in terms of like conflict, arguments, disagreements, not understanding each other, miscommunication, this deep feeling of true, genuine knowing, seeing, understanding, love, it's always present. That, in a way, this feeling here probably makes this struggle between you even more painful, because it's like on the one hand we are so well connected, we are so right for each other, we understand each other, maybe it's the energy you understand between one another, you're on the same page, and I feel like your souls, your spirits are longing for this peaceful union and harmony, but something is going on here. All Swords could be overthinking contributing to this, could be one of you finding it difficult to get into your heart space, or finding it difficult to open up the heart space. So you could even recognize this is a trait maybe you've seen from your person here, if not you. We've got Gemini energy, just to say, with the Lovers. The Lovers can also talk about making a big life decision. So I wonder if there's been, you know, many conversations that have erupted into an argument about a decision someone needs to make or a choice that someone needs to make that hasn't been made yet. Okay, let's keep going and see what else we get here. Because the 5 of Swords is very much like, you know, we're currently having an argument and we're actually both really hurt and we're feeling pain, but we're lashing out at each other because, you know, we've got ourselves wound up and we want to inflict more damage than we're feeling, but what both of us really want is to stop arguing, to apologize and to hug each other. You know, it's that kind of a thing. No one wins. Okay, what else please? So Leo's person, what are they currently thinking and feeling? See, 6 of Cups. Oh man, this person misses you. I don't know if you're not speaking at all. Wow, okay. The Tower, Scorpio energy. We have the 10 of Wands reversed, and we have the Hierophant reversed, Taurus energy there. Okay, for some of you this could be a person that you had a grounded relationship with, and there's been a huge breakup here. You know, the way it has ended has felt explosive, and your person is just thinking, I really just want to be with you, I want us to get back together, I want us to reconnect. But I'm looking at how fragmented this 6 of Cups is. I know this is the pattern, you know, on all of these cards, but for some reason in this card in particular I'm feeling like it's a mirror that's been smashed. So it's kind of like, even if we managed to find all of those pieces of glass and stick them back together, it wouldn't look how it did before. And that's something that your person is thinking about now. We could look at this smashed mirror and we could be like, brilliant, it's got character, it looks like a you know, some piece of modern art, and it's got history to it now, and we could appreciate it even more. But I think the perspective that your person's taking right now is, gosh, is everything ruined? Can it go back to how it was? Well, no, but I mean, look at this. Is that a bad thing? Probably not. And we know the Tower comes in when the universe is watching and is saying, right, none of this anymore. This cannot go on. Ten of Wands reverse. So yes, this is something your person's carrying with them, thinking about all the time. The Hierophant in reverse. So if you did have a relationship or a marriage with this person, I do think, actually, if I'm honest, they would like to reconnect and to see if you can restart things. Actually, what they would like is to pick up where you left off, but that's not the best thing, I don't think, for anyone here. It's almost about coming back together and doing it better and different this time. Or with the Hierophant reverse, there could have been a huge blow up or separation now because of a decision someone needs to make about truly committing to this connection, or even making the choice to leave another commitment for this connection. But this is, I would say, very difficult energy that you've both experienced and probably are still experiencing. A huge unexpected Tower that's led to no communication, a separation, a big argument. But we've got the Six of Cups and we have the Lovers. This feeling of wanting to come back together, to make up, to move forward is very much present. So we are looking at your person's thoughts and feelings. So you might be agreeing and saying, yep, I feel the same. Or maybe you're like, no, I'm done with this. But either way, this is how they are thinking. This is what they are feeling at this time. And if there was this argument, if there was any kind of nasty exchange, even if it was the opposite, and it was silent treatment or something like that, I do feel it's something this person is thinking about and regretting here with this Ten of Wands reversed. It's something they're carrying. You know, it's interesting, the two tens we don't have, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and yet that happiness, that groundedness, I feel is what this person's wanting. I wonder if this is someone who self-sabotages, you know, like someone who's got this really kind, gentle heart, but because of whatever reason, I don't know, maybe life experiences, their society, culture, whatever it is, they can come across as really hard and unfeeling and insensitive, you know, that sort of thing. But what they most want is to be loved. But it's almost like you've got to put on your armor to go in and deal with this person, because as much as you might want to give that love, you kind of never know if they're going to do or say something to wound you, you know? Okay, so let's have a look at any action this person may take towards you. Lovers reversed, King of Wands in reverse. So yeah, some potential stubbornness here. Four of Wands reversed. For some of you, this definitely looks like a breakup situation. And if it's not that, my goodness, this person is thinking about all of the potential here that they can see with you that maybe they've ruined, is how they're feeling. Okay, action please, Spirit, that this person is likely to take towards Leo at this time. Wow, Eight of Swords, yeah. So they're doing lots of overthinking. As I said, it's almost like, have things been ruined? You know, even if we put all the pieces back together, it wouldn't be the same. Is it too late? Going over the past a lot, where they went wrong, what went wrong between you, how they wish things could have been different, hoping to have another chance, but not sure if that's possible. Nine of Wands, so yeah, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, kind of feeling like they need to protect themselves. What I'm feeling and noticing, you know, this guy is standing here, he's not sure if he should put the wand down and give up the fight or not. There's no one around. So I do wonder if you said, you know, I'm tired of this, I'm pulling back, so you're not even there anymore. And that could be what's giving this person the space and the room to think about how things have happened, how they've unfolded. And they are safe to, you know, drop their guard and relax into this and plan for the future. Think about, you know, maybe making an approach, seeing how this could go differently. But for some reason, they're still sort of standing here. As I said, I feel it's someone who's pretty sensitive actually inside, but there's this defensiveness, or like that's almost their natural position, is to be defensive, even when there's no threat. Even if you've put down your wand, you know, you're not going to bash them over the head. Maybe you've actually even left the fight, you've left the scene. We've got the Knight of Wands. And the Three of Swords reversed. So yes, this is someone who wants to put this pain behind them and to come forward. Okay, let's see. 10 of Cups reversed. What action is this person likely to take, please, towards Leo? 6 of Swords. Page of Cups, 6 of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so this is someone who is all over the place. I do feel, excuse me, I do feel, Leo, that there's a high chance and possibility that they will come towards you with a message. You will get communication, but it's almost like this person comes in suddenly with communication, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, and then they pull back suddenly. There is an energy that's very, I can see from your perspective, it might feel very confusing. You might be reading the energy and the way this person's showing up sometimes and feeling like there's something strong here, something mutual, something very serious that could unfold between us, or something very serious that we could have again if you did already have something like that. But then there are other times when this person seems like they want to push you away. They want to escape the connection or relationship or situation. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to let you know what they're doing or when you're going to see them again. And sometimes they might even come across as selfish. What I'm feeling is that this is all coming from something within your person, and they've got some healing to do. They've got some self-reflection to do. It's almost like, as I, the message keeps coming through. This is someone who wants to be in a warm, safe, committed situation. They want to be seen, loved, respected by you, by everyone around them, who's important to them, and they want to give that energy back, but they don't feel safe enough to do this. And it's not because of how they think you're showing up or you're making them feel a certain way or anyone else. It's something that's coming from within them. It's this 9 of Wands. It's this guardedness when there's no need to be guarded, and it's probably something they've already experienced from the past that's made them feel this way, but the threat has gone. It's not here now, but it's continuing to affect all kinds of relationships, friendships, this connection with you, familial relationships even. So I think the action here this person will take is coming in with some sort of communication, maybe an olive branch, even an apology, but then I would expect them again to pull back. And I think we haven't yet got to guidance and advice yet, but I do feel some is coming through, and Spirit would sort of want you to know this person's in and out behavior, hot and cold behavior. Don't observe it and then try to think, gosh, well, what did I do? It was going well until, let me go back through and see what I said. Let me think about what I did. What was it that turned them cold? It's absolutely nothing. You could repeat the same behavior 5 days in a row in the same way, say the same things in the same order, and 2 of those days this person would be present, and then the other 3 they've gone. And it's because it's something changing within them. It's something that's, it's like maybe they start to feel comfortable, safe, and then that alarm goes off and they're like, whoa, no, don't let your guard down because of what happened before, or something like that. So it's actually nothing to do with you, and I do think it might be important here to set really firm boundaries so that you don't get thrown all over the place emotionally. You're not ending up also in this 8 of Swords, stressing, overthinking. You want to stay grounded here. Okay, so let's get some messages from them. Chemistry, hope. I've never felt a passion this intense. I haven't given up on us yet. Okay, let's see. Can we have some messages, please, for Leo from this person? Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. Could be I miss speaking with you. I miss being in this happy, fun energy. We've got all this very heavy energy with all these swords. Yeah, disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. And that's it. That 5 of Swords is hurling insults at each other, trying to knock each other down, when really what both people want is to be seen, acknowledged, understood. But it takes one of those people to have the courage to say, look, I don't want to keep doing this. I actually just feel rejected or hurt or whatever. And then it takes the other person to respond in kind, because the other person then has a choice to say, okay, you know what, me too. And then we get to change the way this is flowing. Or the other person can stay in their ego, can stay in that tense situation and almost further reject the other person by being like, oh well, sucks for you, you know, and then feeling like, well, I won that argument, but no one's won, you know. Oh gosh, pretty heavy. Okay, so messages please from this person for Leo. Soul tie, yeah. I always feel connected to you. We have got the Six of Cups, we have got the Lovers. Daydreaming, I am always longing for you. So yeah, reminiscing, disagreements, I'm thinking about these fallouts, and yet, you know, soul tie, daydreaming, I want to come back together. I feel this is very special. Overwhelmed, the stress from this is draining me. Unfinished business, we still have things to resolve and discuss, which is definitely why this person's coming back. Okay. Chemistry underneath soul tie, I have never felt a passion this intense. I think we just had that, didn't we, when I split the deck? And then we have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. That's exactly it. We've got so much of this chemistry, this connection here, but there is confusion around it. And as I said, there's only so much that you can do, and the rest is on this person to show up and step outside of their comfort zone, which seems to be sometimes being a bit callous, pushing you away. Okay, what else would this person like to say to Leo? I feel like I'm going through a major test of faith right now, and I'm trying to stay positive, but it's hard. It just feels like life is against me, but I know I'll make it across the finish line and hold you in my arms when I pass this. So I do think this is someone who has had some rough experiences, but it's almost like at this point, and this will sound mean, but they could be in this kind of victim mentality, because they're believing, well, that's just how things are. I'm always hard done by. Things are always difficult, when actually they've got good people around them now, including you, and it doesn't have to be this way. So this challenge, this that they're going through, it's almost like Spirit saying, are you going to gain a new perspective, a different perspective? Are you going to give the people around you in your life at this point more of a chance? I'm so angry or jealous I can't see straight. Let me calm down before I'll reach out to you if I decide to. I just can't believe you did that. Okay, so this could be something that they've seen that's made them jealous, maybe unreasonably so. It could be something they've believed has happened that they've just misunderstood, you know, misinterpreted. But we get jealous, we get angry when we have strong feelings about something, you know, and that's what they need to unpack and share with you, that they have these deep feelings of, I want to be the one with you, or I don't know, I want to have these fun, loving, open conversations with you that I see your friends having, but it's, you know, I struggle with it. They've got to kind of let you in and explain why they get angry or why they get jealous. Yeah, look, I feel unsafe, fragile, and vulnerable right now, totally out of my element. Please pray for my protection while I figure out my way through this illusion into my power. See, that's it. At the core of these explosive feelings where they're lashing out, the anger, the jealousy, it's because they feel unsafe and fragile and vulnerable. But that's not anything to do with how you have been treating them. I want to make love to you like you've never experienced before. I want intimacy in every way possible with you. I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Well, if they want intimacy in every sense, as we know, they've got to stop feeling unsafe and fragile by opening up with you and sharing with you. Because again, look, this is on top of that Lovers card that we've got underneath. This is what they keep coming back to. This is what they want. But then they get triggered and they act in ways that are very unpleasant. And I do think Spirit is pushing them through this test right now. I say test, they may feel like it's a test, I'm sure they do, but it's really actually an opportunity to step into an energy that will allow them to have and to give what they want, which, as I've been saying from the start, is this sweet Six of Cups, open, authentic, pure kind of love that they want to give and receive. Okay, let's see guidance and advice. We have dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So I feel this could be, I don't think this is as literal as it sounds, but I feel you have an incredible amount of loyalty to this person, this connection. And I think in whichever way they, your person experiences it, they feel the same thing. And I can see why, soul tie, we've got chemistry, Six of Cups, we even have this Ten of Cups, even though it's reversed, the lovers, I get it, but I feel spirit saying sometimes you may put this person before yourself, and as lovely of a trait as that is, and if you were both in the same place, your relationship, would be flourishing. Right now, it might be doing you more harm than good because of how changeable this person is. If you keep putting them first, you, as I said before, might feel ungrounded. You might feel like you're pushed and pulled all over the place, and it's not going to be healthy for you. So I think this is spirit saying it might be counterintuitive, it might feel even cold at first, but I think you've got to put yourself first here, whatever that means, whatever that looks like for you. And you can do that. You can set those boundaries with care, good intention, love, all of that. But I feel this is spirit saying your loyalty at this point is going to be best used by giving it to yourself first within this situation. Because I just feel this person has got some changes to make. And as I said, there's only so much you can do. And I think you've been very, very supportive, which is very honourable, but you don't want it to be at the detriment, of yourself. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. This was a heavy reading today, but what I will say is there's actually been good movement in terms of we've had this tower. Things could not keep going how they have been, and this is unfinished, and look, yeah, unfinished business. Your person even knows. What I mean though, as the reader doing this reading, the energy is unfinished. This connection is in a place of huge change, and it feels very, very difficult right now, but the only way from here is up. And I feel the change that's being encouraged is more of this more healing, grounded energy from your person, more of bringing forward this daydreaming energy. I want intimacy, I want us on the same page, bringing all of that forward. So although it's heavy, although it's difficult, things will just get better from here. And in the meantime, spirit's saying, do what you can to stay grounded, and to keep reminding yourself, if things are in a state of flux, if your person shows up happy one minute, angry the next, it's actually nothing to do with anything you have said or done. You don't need to go round and round in your mind, what did I do, it's nothing you've done. Okay, so I'll leave this here, Leo, but I hope this has helped, and I'll see you soon. Bye.